We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team out there, we are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And now the running back's got it again. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They keep guessing with a run. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 7-0. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Pitches to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters in the part of that receiver.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Well, he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Look out, room to run here. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
End zone ahead. No stopping on that one. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards into the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Miami offense is back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? That's reeled in. It's more. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. Tries to get it to the running back. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pocket breaking down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Young. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That one sails out of the back of the end zone as a touchback. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. The Hurricanes will crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. We'll hand it off. Running through the tackle. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Makes a quick grab. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. First down to the 22. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period? So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. This time a completion. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Looking to throw yet again. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Miami, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? To the air. It's Baker. To Dart right down the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest, if Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Nice grab. It's Beebe. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. They'll try the ground game here. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. And he's back for throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. They made the tackle, but not before. A solid gain on that pass. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's hauled in to the tight end on a corner route. The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Looking to throw it again. Looking for his back. Finds his target, and it's complete. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. It's a second and goal play for the offense. They'll try the option play here. The semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach pushes him right back into the end zone. This would be an unconventional strategy, punting on the field on first down. And now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. And this one's going to be spotted down just outside the 40-yard line. It's Young going absolutely nowhere to a loss of a play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Replay goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass, it's Baker. Finds a receiver wide open. Bursts into space. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. Offense retakes the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the Canes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
Good tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way to be able to come up with a Canes 1st down. And I'll tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami has, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Fighting off the defender. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. The offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback. And he uses his legs to pick it up.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. An inside deals now from the shotgun. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Back in motion now. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. He shreds the tackle. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive make it to the marker. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Canes would come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, they'll try and run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They're going to run it. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now flanking the quarterback. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They're going to run the option. They'll run it here. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, how about this one, Chris, for the option? Getting the wide receiver and on the option pitch. Fantastic read by the quarterback to know to give the ball up and let the shifty receiver do the rest to get it for a score. Well, the defense has got to be asking themselves, how many different guys is this guy able to pitch the ball to? This one's good for 6.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Canes begin to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play...
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Who makes the grab?
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play, and I love the toe tap at the end. He's inbounds. Nice game.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught for the completion. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this
What a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Takes the handoff. It's Young. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Here's the option play. Great move in the open field. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Irish. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The ball is caught.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 1st and 10 play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for the wideout. What a catch! That gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. The Hurricanes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here moves the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Second down play coming up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Has the first down and more. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. It was a loss of a yard.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Baker. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. First down and more. He's still running. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moves all the way to the 38.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. Runs through the defender. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They are pouring it on now.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Moore. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And the Canes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He lets it go. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. He finally steps out at the 10. Offense set up in great position.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Looking downfield, it's Baker. And it's picked off. He throws throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. The receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The sure hands. It's Moore. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with the first down of 17. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Comes up with the catch. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. They'll run the option. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback's got it on the option. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. They're going to run it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The punt team making their way on the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. And you could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going. when it comes to the Canes.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure is coming. The pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the 3rd quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back out on the field. Now coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. So early movement from the offense that'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll tackle him at the 27. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Back to throw. It's Baker. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. As the first down is still going. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Chewing clock with the running game. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
He'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. 2. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the 1st down mark.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. There's the handoff. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Miami offense will take over. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Oh, and he throws it back. The pass rush closing in. Past the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Tries the right with a quick throw. Catch is made. Room to run here. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out.
Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Miami. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. And he gets in for the 2 points, making this a 10-point game. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Working clock with the ground game. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll give it to the back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.